Hi students, this is the seventh chapter, that is consumer protection. In this chapter, we are going to study about the introduction of consumer protection, meaning and definition of consumer protection, need and importance of consumer protection, rights of a consumers, responsibilities of consumers, ways and means of consumer protection, Consumer Protection Act 2019, role of consumers and organization and NGOs, comparative study and distinguish between a consumer protection. With these things, we'll study in the this chapter. The consumer protection is means a safeguarding the consumers. A consumer is the most important visitor in our premises. He is not dependent on us, we are dependent on him. He is not an interruption in our work, he is the purpose of it. He is not an outsider to our business, he is a part of it. We are not doing him a favor by serving him, he is doing a favor by giving us an opportunity to do so, said by Mahatma Gandhi. So, consumer is the king of the market. So, consumer is the introduction. Consumer is the version of the modern marketing word. Consumer is the originator of an organization. The success and failure of any business depends on a consumers. So consumers are the pillars of economic development in any country as the entire economy revolves around them. So all the production and manufacturing activities are undertaken by business organizations and only to give a maximum satisfaction to consumers. So consumers is a version of modern marketing world. The consumer is the originator of the organization. The success and the failure of the any business depends on the consumers. If the consumer is buy the things and if they give a good feedback about the product, so this is the success for the business. So they can sell the more products in the market. That brand will become a popular in the in the market. So consumer business is depends on the consumers. So consumers are the economic pillars of the economic development, and a business organization only to give a maximum satisfactions to business organization. These will give a maximum satisfaction to consumers. In today's sellers market, consumers have been cheated and exploited. In today's seller market, what happened? Consumers have been cheated. Consumers are getting cheated by and exploited through price. So price variations in the, if you go to one shop, the price will be the different for the mobile, different for the product, and if you go to another shop, you will find a different price. There is no fixed price uh, for the same product, and a price rise, and as artificial scarcity and black marketing, adulteration, mix of the things, and misleading advertising. In the advertising, they'll see that this much good and that many things they will do the promotion job, but it will mislead the it will mislead the consumers. So every consumer should have adequate knowledge of a product and service regarding quality, quantity. So every consumer should aware about these things, adequate knowledge. They should have this knowledge like regarding quality, quantity, price, and standards, etc. to select the product. So next is meaning. So meaning, the word consumer is derived from the word Latin word consumus, which means to eat or to drink. The consumer is the one who consumes or uses any commodity or services available from natural resources or through market. A consumer means any person who buys and goods, any goods, buys any goods, hires any services for a consideration which has been paid or promised, partly paid or partly promised, or under any system of deferred payments. Like commodity like a food grains, so washing machine, fridge, and all the vegetables, grains, and fruits and clothes, all the things will come a commodity, and milk, food grains, etc. And services like bank services, railway services, and post office services, and hospital services. Next is need and importance of consumer protection. Generally, safeguarding the rights and interests of consumers is known as a consumer protection. It includes all the measures and aimed at protecting the Rights and interests of a consumers. In a modern competitive market, consumer is regarded as the king of market. Hence, consumer protection is required due to the following reasons. First one is need of participation of consumer. It is noted that business organization take decisions which affect the consumer's interest without consulting the consumer or their organization. Only a strong consumer organization can pressurize business organization to allow consumer participation in the decision making process. And the second one is lack of information. It is very difficult to establish a direct contact between a consumer and a manufacturer. It's a very difficult to establish that there is a contact between a consumer and the manufacturer because consumers are live in a dynamic and complex, scattered everywhere widely. And today's market are full of domestic as well as domestic products, local products also, and imported products also. So therefore it is very difficult to get a correct and reliable information from the about a product before they purchase. And ignorance of consumers is the main cause of exploitation by business. Consumers in India are mostly ignorant about their rights, market conditions, price places, and product details. A system is required to protect them from business malpractices. And unorganized consumers. Consumers are widely scattered and are not organized. On the other hand, sellers are in the better position than the consumers and they are powerful. Sellers are the powerful, consumers are under the influence of businessmen. An individual consumer cannot fight against these powerful sellers and spurious goods. So this is a fake goods, duplicate goods. And in a market, the consumers cannot find out the what is the genuine product and which is the duplicate product. So it is necessary to protect the consumers from such exploitation by ensuring compliances with the prescribed norms of quality and safety standards. It's like a logos and company and some marks and hollow ISO marks. These will improve the consumers' trust. And misleading advertising. Some businessmen give misleading information about the quality, safety, and utility of products. But consumers are misled by misleading advertisement and do not know the real quality of advertisement goods. A mechanism is need to prevent a misleading advertisement and malpractice of a business. Fraudulent, unethical, and monopolistic trade practices by businessmen lead to exploitation of consumers. Many times, consumers get defective, inferior, and substandard goods and services. Certain measures are required to protect the consumers against the such malpractices and trusteeship. According to Gandhian philosophy, business are trustees of the society's wealth, therefore, they should use the wealth for the benefit of people. These are the importance of needs and importance of a consumer protection.